Right.
Are we there yet? Oops.
I think we're here now.
I think we're there.
I call front seat. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad to be here today with you, and I'm welcoming Joan and Terry back to the show. We thought Thera was going to be on today, but she ended up with a class, or else she's sneaking skiing. I'm not sure. But really pleased to be back with you. And we were just talking about the expo last weekend, where I went with Terry, and I told Terry I had so much fun when we worked together in the main area where you were doing some group readings. It was a lot of fun. So I would do that anytime. That's fun.
But that was so funny. You were so funny.
You could tell I'm a teacher. Can't you tell I'm a teacher? I use all kinds of weird, stupid jokes.
They were perfect jokes, and everybody should know she read somebody too, not with cards. She's a psychic medium too.
I know. But cool. I only get it from you guys. Whatever it is that you put me in a position, I feel like I get the bounce. But that's a nice feeling, to be able to be in the presence thereof and to get the bounce. But
well, it's all of us together, and it's all of everybody that's listening too.
That's listening.
Energy. That's what keeps us coming back. The energy is so wonderful here.
It does keep us coming back. It's fabulous. So yes. So hello everybody. Hi Hershey. Hi Wiki. Hi Sue. Molly Mouse. I don't know that I've seen you here before, and I'm welcome. Welcome to the show. And Captain Morgan. Get out your rum and coke. And then we got T. Barb's here today, and Sherry and Barbara and Kirsten Louise and Pierrette, Plucky Heroine. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I did. We probably won't have Craig here today because he is either on his way or he is already in LA, and because tomorrow's his birthday and he drove out there. Hi, Anita. Is Craig out there yet, Anita? Do you know? Because she's supposed to meet up with you. So let us know. Okay, Barbara, I got your question. Thank you. Hi, Lisa Niedermeyer. Hi, hon. Wow. So what's been going on, Joan? How's the weather?
Well, I am very blessed. My neighbors, we got about a foot and a half of snow over the last couple of days, and my neighbors used their snow blower and blew out my driveway and the big walk in front, so I didn't have as much to shovel. There's plenty still, but it was so great, and so I'm very, very grateful because that was quite a lot of snow.
Yes, but your neighbor has that. That's one of the reasons I don't want to live in a snowy area, because I can't be shoveling, and I already got to have someone mow my lawn for me. So
yeah,
I want to have that too. Is it still snowing?
It stopped today. It's been snowing for the last day and a half. So yeah,
all right.
It wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be.
Well, we had the same alert. They came in. It kept saying bad, and then it finally came in and said, not as bad as we thought. So
right,
yeah. Interesting.
So we're sending that along to the East Coast, and it won't be as bad as they say.
Yeah. It's actually sunshiny here today now.
It's gorgeous out. Yeah, it really is. It's a little chilly. Have to leave my Sheltie out because she is incontinent, and I can't keep having her pee my rug. And she looks at me like, are you forgetting something? But, I can't have her doing it. So she's out during the day, and then she's sort of in the back hall at night. Just so it's because it was so cold. God, it was 26 degrees last night.
Wow.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was bad. It really was.
Everything's relative. That would be a big warm up for here.
Oh, Anita, I'm sorry that you couldn't go, but I'm glad you did get to see him and know that he's there. All right. Thanks, honey. Terry, I'm going to talk to you in a second. Hold on. Steve, welcome, dear. Glad you're here. Was 80 in DC today.
Wow.
All right. Hi, Juno. I'm glad to see you. Samantha S. All right. And Molly Mouse is new. So welcome, Molly. I know everyone will be here to welcome you. Okay, Hypnicity, I got your question. What's going on with you, Terry?
Well, I am just getting ready for this weekend with you at 10 on Sunday. And
Yeah.
I'm also getting ready for the Wisdom Circle, which will be happening May 6th. I'm sorry, March 6th. And I'm
Uh-huh.
going to be leading that on astral travel. So
Ooh,
that will
okay.
that'll be interesting.
It will be. It will be. That's fabulous. I'm gonna have to tap into that one. You said it's at noon on Sunday? Is
Yeah,
that what you said?
on
Here, noon our time? Yeah.
March
Okay.
6th, noon our time, yeah. Pacific.
Okay. Oh, on March 6th. Okay. Okay.
Wait, am I
Oh, that's
wrong? I think it's 1 our time, 1 o'clock. I'm wrong.
maybe it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on usually with Jean at 10 or you at 10. And then I
Right.
thought there was 3 hours. I thought it was noon, but I'm not sure. I don't want you to be late. So-
Well, it's on Monday, but the wisdom
oh, on a
Circle
Monday. Oh, okay.
We're
All
okay.
right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, that sounds wonderful. Couple more folks came in. Let's see who was here. Linda De Gonzalez. Hello, dear. And who else snuck in here? It's been a steady week, Steve. Okay. Hey, I want to know what you all think about Kevin McCarthy giving Tucker Carlson all of the tapes from January 6th.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to read on it. I'm very upset about it. And apparently this is one of the promises he made in order to get his job. So,
Yeah, because there are people who want to know what to say so they don't perjure themselves if they're, Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
I know. Kind of creepy, that's for sure. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Emerald Buddha. No snow in Connecticut. I bet you're glad about that. All right.
Hey, do you mind if I mention a couple of appearances I have coming up?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Right.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be reading on Jean's channel at 5:30 Central.
Mm-hmm.
And then Terry and I, today is Thursday, so that's Friday. On Monday, we'll be on my channel, no, on Jean's channel at 3:30 Central.
Okay.
It's either and then I'm really looking forward to this. On Tuesday, the 28th, Jenny of Starfish HHI and I are going to do a live show about miracles. And that's going to be on the 28th at 3:30 Central. So I'm going to be asking people, I'll put something up on my channel because I want to hear all your miracle stories. And it's just, it's a fun subject to go to. Everybody has one, whether they're big or small, and it's just really uplifting. So I'm looking really forward to that.
Oh, that's really awesome. Jenny and Barbara, teacher Barbara, and Claudia Cat Mama, they're all coming on to open mic night on Saturday night. So, and Cat Mama's got her divining rods. Yeah, and Jenny's gonna try to practice what she does, and Barbara's got her cards. So yeah, come on by.
That sounds great. That sounds wonderful.
That does. Hi, Susa. It's nice to see you. It's you got up in the middle of the night just to come here? Oh, well, I know it is the middle of the night in Germany right now. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I just highlighted this because it is Hypnicity said that girl, the woman juror that was in the down in Georgia. I hope she doesn't blow it. All that time, all that energy that was done to keep it quiet. And then she goes around. She looks like she's about 20 years old. She looks so young not that she couldn't be, but anyway. All right, let's take some questions here. All right, I got 7 questions so far. Let's start with that. Barbara wonders if we could pick up on her friend Andy Japp and maybe his brother Barry. I owe amends to them both. All right, Barbara. Let's see what we can do. Yes, Terry was running around and she was busy there. Yeah.
So right away, actually, Andy and Barry are on my stage, but my stage looks like a beach. They have shorts. They have like one has kind of a Hawaiian print shirt, the other doesn't, but they both are looking really relaxed. They're very happy.
Mm. Wow.
And I don't feel like that they're not giving me the feeling that you owe them amends. They're just so happy to see you. They're just so happy to be there. And they're kind of like, you wouldn't believe how exciting it is over here, how restful, but how how exciting that you can do what you want to do. We're just kicking back today. Well, actually, I don't know if it's today because I really don't know the timing over there. But they're just kind of kicking back and enjoying themselves and watching you and extending that. They're really kind of pushing forward like that vacation feeling, that come to the beach and relax feeling towards you.
Wow.
And they're oh yeah, they're so let me just think. Andy, do you have a message? Take advantage of every single second when you're down there because it's as if you booked a really exciting adventure vacation and you should take advantage of every single part of your vacation down there and enjoy all of it. So they're just saying, go for it, go for all of it.
Mm. All right.
That's great. I got this is a little different for me, but right away I saw Andy coming in and he was just kind of nebulous. I didn't really see a form. But what I did see was this box. It was like he had a golden box, gold colored or real gold, I don't know. And he opened it up and he was offering it to you. Like he wanted to give you this. And then he pulled out a gold ring and it looked like like a plain wedding band. And I thought, well, are they married or what's that? And then the thought came to be, or was received to by me, in saying that it's unending. It's like a ring. Our friendship is unending. The band of friendship, it doesn't die, and we're just feel as close to you on this side as you did on the when they were in the flesh, and there and he was just very very grateful that you were thinking of him.
Wow.
Barbara, when I saw them, they didn't really look skinny. They just looked very normal. They didn't look super skinny or fat or anything like that. They just were there in their clothes, hanging out.
Hanging out, huh? So I pulled the wisdom card here, Barbara. I don't think that, like, I felt the same way that Terry did, that they don't have a problem with what happened with you, either one of them. They're only just happy to hear from you. And they said, wow, we didn't know we were going to be on TV today. So, yeah, awesome. That's cool. Very good. Thanks so much, dear. Okay. Any blind spots ahead this week before my move on the 4th? Hershey asks.
Extra keys. Look around. Okay, is this a key for the house, the car, or
Oh,
look around for extra keys? I don't know what this means. If you're driving somewhere, maybe put an extra key somewhere, somewhere in case you lose the one you're using. And maybe that's true about the place you're going to. Is the place is going to the place she's leaving? All I'm hearing is to have the extra key. You might need it, just in case. Let's see if I can find it.
I actually, I was kind of consulting my pendulum, and of course it said, yes, there's little blind spots, but that's the same with every move. So it doesn't feel like anything particularly big. But when the key thing sounds right, that when Joan said that, that actually made a big impression on me. But to me, it's almost like they're telling me that the new place, that keep track of the key, that it's easy to get it lost as you're moving things. So rather than panic, because you won't have prepared yet for your new place and have multiple keys and things like that, just remember to keep track of it as you're coming in. Don't set it down somewhere. Don't set it in a box or anything like that, or you're going to lose track. So
when I'm traveling somewhere, I always say out loud, and now I'm putting the key here, so that I can just say that out loud.
I do that, Joan. I do.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, or I'll say to my husband, please remember that I need to remember, Yeah. Hi, Ann Simpson. Okay. I got good vibrations here, Hershey. So I think despite the key issue, that moving is going to be good for you, and the vibration at your new place is going to feel really good. So there you go. You're lit up. You're ready to go. Fabulous. Thank you.
And her skeleton key was missing. Maybe that's what I was picking up.
It could be. Yeah. Yep.
Because I got key as well.
Yeah. And that can happen, especially skeleton keys. God, do people still use them? I didn't know they were still being used. Okay. All right, Starlight, any message from Spirit? I am listening.
Okay, Starlight.
You're right, Liz. It is better to say, remember this, not don't forget. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
My heart chakra just lights up quite a lot with you. And I think this is that you've got a lot of love to give, and you can do that in lots of different ways. Just sending love to people, or when you're walking down the street, wishing people well. There's just to kind of recognize that, because sometimes it's hard to, if that's your natural state of being, it's hard to recognize it. But know that you are a very loving person, and that's what comes through to me about you. And give yourself credit for that, and then sort of make the most of it. Even somebody who's naturally strong, if you work out, it gets stronger. And that, that's the key to everything. Find little ways that you can express them, and who knows what will come back to you.
So they immediately showed me a mountain more like what I might see in the Pacific Northwest. It's a little bit of snow-capped at the top, and definitely a lot of fir and pine trees, and they're showing me a path they're walking, and I asked them, what is this mountain supposed to mean? What is this? What's going on? And I got the word transitory, and they were showing me you walking along this hiking path, and what you're doing right now is I think they're going to start leading you on a path towards incorporating a new spiritual skill or a new spiritual knowledge or something. And so they're just saying that you're going to face a little time of transition right here while you're incorporating it into your spiritual work. So
Wow.
what I got. If it means something else to you, that's good.
Joan, did you have something else you wanted to say?
No, just that's a wonderful reading.
Yeah. So what I got, the first card I pulled was you are worthy. Never think you're not worthy. We're telling you how worthy you are to be who you are and to grow and to enjoy your growth period. Things are shifting for you. And look at the red in the middle. It just, to me, it's like, wow, it's almost like the heart has shifted into a circle in some ways. And it says, but if you have a change of mind about what it is that you're interested in learning more about, that's okay too. Just be open to the promise and the possibility of whatever wants to come through for you. So thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. We have Miss Nalani. We don't have a first name, Nalani. Give us his first name, if you will.
Hans.
His name's Hans.
Oh, my left Hans don't know what my right Hans is doing.
Uncle Hans.
Uncle Hans. Sorry. It's just pretty bad when it's right in front of you and you don't see it.
It happens.
Okay.
Well, this is interesting. My crown chakra lit up, and I kind of heard that he's been in touch with you kind of all along, and is very happy that you kind of understand what's going on the other side and where he is, and is kind of at peace with it. And then I'm wondering, did he like sweets? Because I saw a tray with either like little candies or what we call in Minnesota, like, brownies or little bars, as we call it, say in Minnesota. And, but they're on a tray. And I don't know if that's literal, something he used to like, or if it's just like, enjoy the sweetness of your life, and know that, don't worry about me. Just make the most of your journey here.
Oh.
He looks to me, and it would be interesting to have some feedback, but he seems like a tall, big boned man. So very fit, but kind of big boned, man. And for some reason, I'm seeing him bald. He has a bald head. But a real kind of, he's a striking guy. And for some reason, as you put that date up when he passed, I think 2013, he's really showing me like where he's at now to where when he passed looks like a little road, like a little asphalt road kind of. But yet he's giving me the idea that like no time has passed at all practically. Like it seems like a long time to us because we're on this side. It seems like no time at all to him.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so what is the message here about time? Just make the most of your time. No, it's exactly as Joan said. He's watching you. He's learning from you. He somehow connected with you during this time gap. There's some sort of connection. And he's actually recalling a dream that my brother told me recently. This is about the same thing, where he had a dream about one of our uh, brother-in-laws that died, and the brother-in-law had died at least a year ago, and yet as if it was today. And so he's really calling attention to there's just really the time. We look at time so differently than they look at time. And so to him, no time has passed.
All right. So she says he was tall, doubled for Henry Fonda and Lou Costello on skis.
Well, he did look like a very striking man.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about the hair, but he definitely was very striking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. All right. Thank you, dear. I'm going to skip on the cards for now. I have been really dealing with being airy fairy, and I'm just not feeling it today. So no offense to anybody. I hope it's all good. Mary Thornberry, thank you. What I was referring to was I didn't see Hans, and you read skeleton as skeleton, and so I feel vindicated. So thank you. All right. So Lisa, what does March have in store for me? All right. Ooh, he modeled too.
No, this is going to be a very plain reading, but I just got that it's going to just be a good solid month. They said no prizes, no, just a solid, well-lived month. I'm not seeing any surprises. Nothing's jumping out at all. And oh, they gave me a word and I've completely forgotten it already. So if you have anything, Joan, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of got the same thing. I saw you kind of in profile, but as a girl, maybe 12 years old with a little skirt on and everything, and you're walking on this horizontal line, and it was in black and white, white shirt, gray skirt, and you were carrying some balloons. And I thought, okay, but the balloons were there were red balloons. That was the only color. And then I thought, okay, where's she's going? What's going to happen? Is a big wind going to come up because it's March? No, everything was solid. The balloons stayed straight, over you. So there wasn't like big winds or headwinds that you're heading into. And then after a while, this trail kind of went on and went over a little bridge that went over a creek. And then you just stayed there, and then everything turned green. So it came into color. So all of a sudden, I don't know if that's spring coming or if later in the month, things are going to start to bloom for you. But it looks, like a solid month, but it might have a little bit more verve to it toward the end of the month. And you get to keep the balloons.
Right. I heard she gets a break. She gets a break this month.
Break.
Okay.
Well, I love the imagery because all I could think of was Oz. You know how when you're in Kansas and it's all in black and white.
Oh yeah,
and
that's kind of.
If you go and you land and you're in color, so there you go. Yeah,
that was a great reading, Joan. I like that.
I know, that was really cool. It was.
Just the
All
best.
right. So we have Miss Molly Mouse here, who's brand new for us, and is wondering where her connection with her friend Tim is headed. It's very special, she says.
Oh, good. Well, I'm continuing the theme of children's toys. Instead of balloons, it's kites this time. And there were
Ah.
hearts. You and this other figure, who I'm assuming is Tim, are flying heart-shaped kites up. You're on like a shoreline of some lake or something like that. And you're really little down below, and the hearts are way, way up high. There's a lot of string out, and you're just kind of enjoying each other. And I think that's what this is saying: is have fun, play, just enjoy each other's company. This is a wonderful, wonderful new period. And it looks, by the length of the string, it looks like this is something that can go on for quite some time and still be sort of like the previous one. There weren't big winds that were sending them down. Everything was sort of under control and just fun. So enjoy.
Yeah.
I got an image that's virtually the same thing. I thought, oh, I might have to work a little harder than this. And then as I'm kind of working, this basket starts coming into my view, and I realize, hey, that's a hot air balloon basket. And you guys put the basket together, and it just goes on, just the same, like
Wow.
steady, 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 steady. And then I heard they'll learn how to operate the controls a little later. So it seems like it's just smooth sailing for a while. Like you guys just are in the basket enjoying each other. I saw you drinking a little champagne, like you have a little picnic in there. And so I think things are going to go well for a long time.
Yeah, and
Flying
Samantha's
high, love, lighter than air.
So I pulled some of my regular cards for relationships because I figured I might not go wrong with this. And the first thing I got is a graduation. You're leveling up, Molly. So apparently this person is really good for you. And that's what it says. They're intelligent and you're learning new things from this person and you're leveling up. And look at this. I see a ring. Ooh. I can't promise what kind of ring it is, but it looks like a commitment. So even if it's a commitment to be a good friend, I mean, we always start in that kind of a realm anyway. And I got handcuffs. I'm going to say it wasn't the dirty way to use them, or not that is a dirty way, but I'm just going to say that you might feel a little powerless or feel like maybe your freedom might be kind of lost, but I don't think that you're taking it so badly. I think it's a pretty good thing. So I don't see anything that is negative in it. Wow. There you go.
That was
Have
fun.
fun, girl. Have fun. I know. That's awesome.
Keep us posted.
Uh-huh. All right. We got Bernie Girl here. Bernie Girl, I don't know that we've seen you before either. Welcome. Thank you so much. She's got a dream. We'll do the best we can. On Tuesdays, we do have a dream show, but these ladies are very psychic, so I know they can help you as well. She said she's had two. One, she was in nature and saw a blue owl. And the other was in nature and she heard a whisper about Akashic record and a deer turned to look at her.
Okay.
Well, the owl is wisdom and blue is the sign of a seeker. So you're seeking, well, like my name, you're a wisdom seeker.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I think, the Akashic records and the deer, like you're quietly, okay, let me tune in on this one a little more. You're understanding that is, it's just part of nature. It's just part of the way the universe works, and are coming to terms with this. I don't know if you've always known about these things, but I get the idea that it is front of mind for you. Just the metaphysics of everything, how the universe is put together, but it's in a nice, quiet way, like the deer.
Yeah, what I'm getting from both dreams actually to me are kind of leading to the very same thing, that they're basically saying to you that that the Akashic records are open and available to you. Mm-hmm. They are where you can learn about wisdom with the owl. and they're aware that the deer for me is signifying that it's a very calm process. It's not it's easy. It's calm and easy. It's part of nature. It's just easily open to you. It's not something to fear. And I have a feeling that when you finally access it, it's not going to be very grandiose. You're going to be wondering, what happened to the big library, the grand thing? And it'll just be something very quiet that will be easy to access again and again.
Wow. So I love the owl. The owl is the wisdom. You are in line for the wisdom. And the second one, the wisdom can come from the Akashic records. A deer happens to be my totem, but these two animals might be your totem animals, the ones that work the best with you, but I can't be sure, but I did find that you are in the process, Burning Girl, of transformation. There you are, and these are the portal cards. So you are in a portal of transformation, moving from one level to another. And it sounds to me like these dreams that are coming to you are preparing you for things that will be coming. Don't be afraid of them. Deer, they'll scatter off. They get afraid of people. But they're also very gentle and very loving. And so they want you just to not fear what's coming because you don't understand it. It's just something that you are able to access, and you just need to understand that this is what you came down here to do. So, and if for some reason you find you don't want to access it, all you need to tell Spirit is that you don't want to access it. That's all you need to do. Because some people do not like it, and others are thrilled to death. Yeah. All right. Who snuck in that you waving at?
Oh, I was waving at Sun Psychic Jean.
Oh, Jean is here. Hello, Jean.
Hi, Jean.
Yeah. It's great to see you, Jean. Yeah. All right. So Liz Reeves, another new one, I think, or one I haven't seen in a while. I'm wondering if she can get a message from Spirit.
Maybe it was the flower in your icon there, your profile picture. But right away, I saw a bee, a bumblebee, a big one, alighting in the middle of a rose. And what they were emphasizing is it was just taking its own sweet time doing what it needed to do. It didn't need anybody to tell them, you go to the rose, you get the pollen, and then you go to the next one. But it didn't go to the next one. It was just being very, very thorough, getting the pollen from the center of that rose, and no sense of hurry, no sense of anxiety. So that is what they are saying for you. Take your time, be calm in whatever it is that is yours to do, and just realize this is just as natural as the bee collecting pollen. I don't have to be uptight about it. This is, I'm built for this, whatever this is for you, and to know that great things can come of it. That pollen's going to turn into amazing honey that's going to, feed the next generation of bees or whatever. So I hope that was helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if your flower on your icon also influenced me, because I also, so I saw this deep red, almost black red at the bottom and coming up flower. And they just put it right there where I could see it. And then the flower is growing and becoming lighter and pinker. But then as I as I watch it, it grows in a way that flowers wouldn't really grow here, and it almost becomes like a tree. So what
Mm.
that says to me is that um, they love your spiritual growth, that they see that this is dear to your heart. That's, to me, that's that dark red, deep, deep. But they're also kind of with that red recalling like kind of root chakra, that this is, you're growing from the bottom up, you know.
Mm.
And
Wow.
they're pleased with your growth. They want you to keep doing it. They don't want you to be afraid of it as new ideas come in, just like these new petals on the flower. Just keep incorporating it. Keep doing it. Take
Mm-hmm.
time. Examine what each petal, if that you must. So there you go. We make crepe paper flowers.
Yeah, isn't
No
that
wonder.
cool? I remember somebody made them in high school and would sell them. They were big. They were like this big when I was
For
going to
those
high school
two.
many moons ago. Liz, I see mastery. You're attaining mastery in something, and it's a number 22, which is a fabulous number. It's so you've got that going for you, and it says you have the wisdom, like the owl. We have another owl here again today, like the owl, and the owl, as you well know, is more active at night. And the card I pulled after it was night vision. So I
Ooh.
thought that was really
Ooh.
interesting that the owl sees really well at night and the night vision. So I'm going to suggest watching your dreams, possible, or there might be some kind of ability for you to see. If you're interested in, what is it, clairvoyance? Is that when you
Mhm.
see
Yeah.
clairvoyance? You may have some clairvoyance because you get both of these, and they kind of both say the same thing. So if that's what you want to do, there you go. Wow. Oh, they do take time. Oh, yeah. I remember they take a lot of time to get all those little intricacies in the flowers. She's saying it takes time to make them. Yeah, I
They
believe
are
that.
beautiful, though.
They are, though. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Shaw Woman has been wanting some closure with her ex-girlfriend, Kathy, who passed
Okay.
away from liver failure. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
sorry
sorry.
for your loss, Shaw Woman.
Just kind of go through a little ceremony. Get in a quiet space and meditate and think about your whole relationship with her and all the everything that happened at the end of her life and everything too. And for the good and the bad, give thanks for it. Thanks that, even the parts that probably weren't real positive, that you learned from it and you both grew from it, and thank her for the lessons that you learned by your paths crossing in this lifetime. And then just in your mind, give a shape or a color or something to that relationship and just give it back to the earth and say, thank you. And I'm releasing you. And I love you for everything that we were to each other. And I wish you the very best, and give it back. And you can see it going down through the crust and the mantle and into the magma and transmuting into something else, just like her soul is the same, but she's elsewhere now and it taken a different form. And kind of just God bless you and send you on your way and thank you. And now you can move on.
Mm.
And she's really showing me something very, very similar. It feels like there's a crystal, a long crystal, kind of that shape, laying on the earth, and she's kind of just there, and she's um, sending a reminder to you that my life is my life, your life is your life, that we each had our own path to go on. She said, I am very grateful for all you did for me. Grateful for the good and the bad. I'm grateful for the beautiful and the ugly. She said, you helped make my transition easier. You helped me when I could not help myself, when that I blamed myself for what happened. She's like, thank you so much for all you did. I'm very, very grateful. And now please live your life. Live your life with freedom. Don't let what happened to me and with me hold you back. Just now she's kind of showing me like a heart with wings. She's just like, free your heart and let it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, Shaw woman, when they're over there, everything is different. They look at things differently. They usually hold no animosity. They can see the bigger picture. And I sense that she does not want you to blame yourself for anything. She says, I'm going to take this down for a minute here. She says we had quite a union together. We had quite a union. It was blessed, and I enjoyed it so much. She said, because we did have love. Love was always there. Love is something that doesn't really just go away. Once you have it, it stays. And she wants you to know that you were very worthy for her, that you two had a very worthwhile and worthy relationship. And she doesn't want you to hold any more concern over anything that happened. It's just time to heal. So I hope that can happen for you. God bless you, dear. God bless you. Yeah. All right. Hi, Kiba. It's nice to see you. Okay, so just so everybody knows, I've got Valerie, Emerald Buddha, and a light worker. Those are the last three that we'll be doing today. Just wanted you to know if you're waiting. So Valerie S. May I have a read? So, yep. You're welcome, dear. Oh, hi, Diana. I'm sorry our questions are closed for today. I apologize. Oh, no, I didn't. Was it Captain Morgan? I didn't see it. Can you please? And Karen, too? Oh, jeez. Sometimes these things don't show up. Let's see. If you had one at the beginning of the show that I missed, go ahead, Karen and Captain Morgan, and just put them up again, okay? I'm sorry that I missed you.
I'm getting it that, Valerie, this is a good time for manifestation for you. My third eye and heart chakra lit up. And when you can see it and believe it and put love behind it, that those two chakras coming together can be very, very powerful for bringing in what it is you want into your life. So that's the message I'm getting from Spirit for you, that imagine, and in those times when you're just sort of out for a walk or not listening to anything, let yourself daydream about all the good things you want in your life, and put some love behind it. See it and feel it, and it'll come in.
Beautiful.
So at first I was worried because I thought, I'm not getting anything. And then I realized not only am I worried, I'm feeling a little fearful. And then I realized that's not me. I'm not feeling okay. So, do my job here. And what I realized is that for some reason, and it feels like it's going straight up and down for some reason, that you're having fears and anxiety right now. And they want you to remain calm, and what they're showing me is that they would like you to meditate sitting upright, and usually to me, they don't care whether you're laying down or sitting, but they want you to be sitting upright, and they want you to imagine that you could reach up to heaven and just pull down a beam of divine light and send it to the center of the earth, and that you're going to be sitting there as you meditate in a beam of divine light that moves with you however you move, whether you stretch your feet out or sit kind of cross-legged style. They're just saying, and then breathe in that divine light, and then go ahead and meditate from there. But they're doing this, and the reason that they are talking about this is because, remember, I saw the fear and anxiety like a straight line, and so they're saying disrupt that with divine light. So,
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Valerie. I'm glad that we had a chance to read for you today. Thank you, dear. Okay, Emerald Buddha, a message from Father Alfred.
Does he talk to you in your dreams? I'm getting that whether you remember it or not, he's in your dreams, and he tries to get through to you then. And what is this that I'm seeing? I think he's showing me that when you were really little, sometimes you'd crawl in bed and just kind of a cozy family, the kids climbing into bed with parents. But he kind of liked seeing you there, and that kind of that Sunday morning relaxed feeling. And that was one of the joys that he's remembering.
Wow.
He looked pretty young then. Yeah, kind of like beat from a week full of work, but then you kind of cheered him up just by being you.
Uh-huh.
So pay attention to your dreams.
Okay.
Oh.
So I think mine just echoes what Joan said. He's showing, first of all, they put like a carved emerald Buddha right on my stage, but small. And Alfred was big. And he reached his hand out to you and touched you. And then it became like a connection, and the Emerald Buddha grew. And so I think what he's really saying here to me is that don't doubt the connection that you have between him and yourself, that he's watching you from the other side, but he's still connected and lending you energy. Yeah, lending you energy. So he's just such a nice guy, such a nice guy.
That's nice.
And she sees his numbers on clocks. That's great.
That's cool. I know. Numbers are wonderful.
Yeah.
There's a very strong connection still.
Uh-huh. Just a reminder, Kelly's sister, Deanna, is in the hospital with a collapsed lung. She's her younger sister, and she may have to have surgery. They're not sure yet. There's a lot of iffy stuff going on, so she would like some prayer for her sister. She looks like she's going to go into surgery hopefully tomorrow. So you've got it, Kelly, and we send lots of love to you as well. So I hope everything goes okay.
Blessings.
Okay. First of all, a light worker, we can look at the energy around your mom and maybe give you something, but we usually don't do third-party reading. Just so you know, if somebody can give a message, that's sort of, I don't know, around the energy, that might be okay. Okay. Thank you.
she's just kind of exhausted. It feels like there's been some drama and conflict or something, but now I just see her like sitting on a fainting couch with one arm kind of like, oh, she's just tired of it. So Spirit, what can be done? Just encourage her and to just let it all go and take care of herself. And that tomorrow's going to come and she doesn't have to fix everything. But yeah, she's tired and she needs to take care of herself.
And I'm seeing a boat, a little kind of flat bottom boat, kind of long. It's very, very pink and dark red and very rosy colors. And she's laying in the boat. And this is where that connection between Joan and I, she's got her laying in the boat with one arm over her head like that.
Uh-huh.
And they're just giving me two different feelings. They would like her to rest and take care of herself. But but the reason the boat is so rosy colored, so it kind of is coming up around her. I mean, almost canoe like, because they're just showing that they got her. They have her in the embrace. The angels are showing they love her and they've got her. Just she needs to go ahead and rest, and don't feel guilty for resting either. She does need a little bit of a rest from and other things, and just to take care of herself.
Yeah. So as soon as you did that in the boat, I'm thinking, Calgon, take me away. I can see that she's going through some kind of a mental conflict. So yes, I think that's what Joan said too. She said she's just sick of whatever it is that's going on, and she needs some relief. So I think that the ladies have hit it spot on, that she just needs a break, needs a rest. I hope she starts feeling better, dear. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Okay, so I missed this Captain Morgan. So I got Captain Morgan here, and Captain Morgan's lost his cousin Joanne Morphew. And I guess he wants to hear from her if you can.
Okay. Well, now I'm concerned that I was influenced by the rowboat that you saw our last person in. But what I saw was a small boat with a engine on the back, or motor on the back, an outboard, and you were in the back driving it, and she was there, and you were just kind of tooling around a lake, and all of a sudden it just rose up in the air. So So I think the message is, I'm still with you. I'm still like having, I still want to be part of your life, do the things we used to do together, but it's just different now. But I'm not changed. I'm, physically I'm changed, but I'm still me, and I'm still your cousin, and we can still play together. We can still interact, even if you don't, we can't maybe sit down and have coffee and talk the way we used to, but don't feel like I'm not there for you. And from up here, she's still in the outboard. She has a better view and a better understanding of what's going on. So she feels like she can be there for you in a way that she wasn't before. So it takes some time to readjust to this new relationship, but it's not, she's not, how do they say, she's not dead, she's just different. So it takes some time. It takes a while to get used to that. I certainly know that firsthand. And you want them there, to just be the physical person they used to be, but they're you'll find ways, and you'll hear from her. It's for a little flexibility. Oh. And
I thought that was perfect.
yes. Yeah, you'll find ways to stay together, and because you'll always be together. You're joined by not just genealogy, but by vibrations too. We wish you the best.
Yeah. She's showing me herself like a ghost. But not. She's not actually spooky. She's looking like she's got this big white gown on. She's got this dramatic makeup on. And she wants you to know I'm not a ghost. I am with you, but don't feel like I am haunting you. We're together. I'm part of your life. You're part of mine. We're part of a soul group that travels together. I love it when you think about me, but please don't think of me like I'm a ghost following you around, watching you all the time. I'm not. She kind of gets a little spiky there, like, like cousins would argue, like, it's not me, it's you, and so
they did it.
Yeah, and she's good. She's having a good time watching you.
Wow.
I think that's all I can really get out of it. But it's it's almost like she also showing me like she's part of some sort of old Greek or old Roman chorus. I don't know enough about my Greek or Roman gods and stuff to know what that means, but there you go.
Well, I got this, and I just, Captain Morgan, then when pets pass, they say that they will be at the gates for you, waiting at the Rainbow Bridge, waiting for you when you get there. And she says, I'm going to be with the pets at the doorway when your return has come. She says, no hurry. I'll know before you do that you're coming, and I'll be right there with the little animals, and we'll have a party. So it's great. Oh, I got goosebumps. Ooh, wow. All right.
Beautiful.
Karen has a question that I must have missed too. She's producing her script for Marilyn Monroe by herself. She wonders if she'll raise the funds. Do you see me able to do that? And that's the last question for the night. What fell down?
I'm getting a yes right away, but as I was picking up my pendulum, I heard with a partner. And I asked, so will she be able to do it? Yes. And by herself? No, with a partner. So I don't know if you collaborate with somebody or how that works in your business. I'm not sure how that would work. But as you go approaching people, maybe there's someone you want to co-produce with, somebody who would be able to tap into sources of funding that wouldn't be as available to you. So just consider that. But it was a yes overall.
Okay.
I got a yes overall too. And then when I looked at like, does she need a partner? I kind of got it. It kind of just spinned around like kind of yes and no, it's up to you kind of thing. So.
Ooh. She contacted Riley Keough. If you know who that is, it's Lisa Marie's daughter.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. Somebody with a name that people more connected than me would recognize.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a yes on that. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Good work.
Yeah. Maybe if Riley doesn't do it, maybe she'll pass your name along to somebody else, because I know you have connections in Hollywood, Karen. So I think it's wonderful. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see your script. I'd love to see the movie. She has a production company Oh yeah, she could do the lead role. That's very true. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah, yeah. Excellent. Well, wonderful, wonderful,
Well,
wonderful.
that whole world is a place that's just ripe for this, where deals are made all the time and there's lots of
Yeah.
moving pieces to put
Yeah.
everything you know, Karen, about how spirituality works behind that. It's like miracles can happen. So, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And Scott Fordner runs the most memorabilia of Maryland. Okay.
Ah,
Well, good luck, dear. It sounds like you've got some leads anyway, and hopefully that will work out for you. One of those people will work with you and give you that money and power behind what you're doing. So, for those of you who came into the chat late, I'm so sorry we can't take your questions today. If you, we are here every single Thursday at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern time, and we are here for you. If you get here early, you can get your question more than likely answered. And thank you so much to Wisdom Seeker Joan and our Kiguru lady, Terry Suzuki. And God bless you. And God bless everybody. Thank you, moderators, and everybody in the chat. Hi, Jill. I didn't know you were here. Take care, honey. All right. We'll see you next time. Thank you
Bye,
so
everybody.
much.
Thanks, Allie.
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you, Allie.